There is a field between right and wrong.
And I will meet you there.
William Shakespeare wrote about warriors. They're full of strange oaths, sudden and quick in quarrel. They seek a reputation even in the cannon's mouth. In fields of valor, of triumph, despair, defeat, a street in Richmond, South Philly, a schoolyard, boot camp, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan.
Welcome today to this room at San Quentin State Prison, located at Point San Quentin on 432 acres on the north side of the bay. The name San Quentin is Spanish for a Miwok warrior. In 1824, 26 years before California became a state, this warrior, Quentin, fought the Mexican colonization under the leadership of Miwok Chief Marin.
We were warriors too.
United States Army.
United States
Air Force.
United States
Navy.
United States Marine Corps.
We fought under the leadership of various chiefs.
We're veterans of various wars, plus some other battlefields of life. Today, we'll show you stories of warriors, of young men who became warriors, of boys who became young men who became warriors and then came back. The warrior's journey to San Quentin, the road to here and now.
So please, close your eyes and picture a great field of possibilities where this play might go. Some is memory. Some is imagination. Both together can lead to discomfort, to dark places.
Or to the light.
We
are
your honor.
For country.
For my fellow Americans.
To help the cause, whatever cause.
To protect.
Defend.
Keep safe.
Joining up.
Why I joined up? My granddad, my dad, all my uncles, except Ernie, all the men in my family were Navy, except Ernie.
Why I joined up? How about a sense of duty? And the pay, the benefits, skills and training, health care, hell, you get retirement, travel. What more can you ask?
When I joined the Marines, Tanya, she was 15, I was 16. She was pregnant. I come from a logging town where the mill owners lived in big houses up on the hill. The workers lived below. Tanya was from one of them big houses up on the hill. I was from below. Her parents were enraged when they found out she was pregnant. Her mother wanted me arrested. Her father wanted me dead. They threatened to cause problems for my family. So the only thing I could think of was to get out of town, leave town. I was soon to turn 17, so I had my parents sign the papers for me to enlist in the service. Once I got to AIT, Advanced Infantry Training School, I got a letter from Tanya. She kept the baby. She said no matter what her parents say, she was keeping him. I wrote her back and said, you know, you need to carry on with your life, that I probably wouldn't be coming back from Vietnam except in a box.
Why I joined up, keeping it 100, I'm from the great state of New Jersey, known as the Mid-Atlantic state. When you go through there, if you're raised up, you can't help but see statues of people from the Revolutionary War. You got Lafayette over here, you got Washington over there, you got Benjamin Franklin, and he's from out of Philly. You know, he's over there. So I'm like, okay, so that's inside of me. And so rather than get drafted, and I didn't want to do that one, I went and took the test for the Air Force, right? And but the real thing that made me even do that, my best friend Philip, he went to my high school. He got drafted, went to the Nam, came back in a box. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was a young man then. I look even better then than I do now. So, you know, I had girlfriends here, girlfriends there. I wasn't giving that up and getting my butt shot off, right? So I went and took the test, went to the Air Force, and like I said, the rest is history. But that's why I joined up.
You ready to go to boot camp, son?
What? Who? Boot camp? Where?
Texas.
What? I'm a Jersey guy, baby!
Boot camp. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4.
Now imagine another field. Boot camp.
Welcome to my army, gentlemen. Get your feet in them footprints, maggot. What is wrong with you, son? Get them shoulders back. Stand up proud. That's right. Stand up. You ready for your haircut, Jesus? I said stand up straight. I didn't tell you you could relax. Son, I'm going to teach you how to fold your underwear 500 different ways. That's right.
Yes, Drill Sergeant!
Ready, drill sergeant?
No, sir.
Yes, sir!
Up, 2, 3, 4.
Boot camp trained me to follow orders. Basic training.
Just get out there, dummy.
Yeah!
What I say?
It's you and your target, asshole.
Don't think, stupid.
Just get out there, knucklehead.
You don't know your target.
Oh, react always.
We were trained to be like Sergeant Rock. We're out here. Due process is a bully.
Life is hard, Pilgrim. It's even harder when you're stupid.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I was 17.
I was 17.
I was 17.
I was 17.
Whoa!
Hey, did you know the human brain's not developed till you're 25?
Hell no. Here's what I mattered. Know that mattered. Heroism mattered.
Sacrifice, man.
Shit, being a man mattered.
Yeah.
If you can't help the weak, who will?
Protector, defender, one of the good guys.
That's the heart of the warrior speaking. Since boot camp, I've been called brother, paratrooper, soldier,
Hero, brave, comrade, veteran,
Grunt.
grunt.
Sponge, Jarhead, Flyboy, Dogface.
Squid, Coastie, Puddle Pirate, Ground Pounder.
Dad, son, grandpa, uncle.
Husband, wingman. Dude, buddy.
Badass. Not yet. Enemy.
Damaged unit. Asshole. Offender. Inmate.
My name is Ray.
My name is Jim.
My name is Daniel.
My name is Mario.
My name is Andrew.
My name is James.
My name is Ruben.
My name is Bruce.
My name is Johnny.
My name is Steve.
My name is Philip.
My name is Doug.
My name is Tony.
My name is Tina.
So boot camp taught us rules. But before we were born, there were other rules. Generational rules.
There's always been rules. The big other basic training.
I was 6.
I was 3.
I was 8.
4.
7.
Now picture a small field, a living room, backyard, schoolyard.
Oh, be tough.
Be strong.
Stop acting like a baby.
Fuck up! Because I said so.
What's
Boys
wrong
don't
with
cry.
you, man?
Fuck
What's wrong
up!
with you?
Motivate.
These were the men I revered. Older brother, father, uncle, granddad, cousins. Service to my country runs in my family.
Picture towering pines, a milling creek, the rusting leaves of maple and oak trees, and a young boy of 9 years old.
I grew up on a horse farm in the Waterloo Recreation Area in Michigan. Almost half of the country block that I lived on was prison property. As a matter of fact, my stepdad was a prison guard. Ironic, huh? My stepdad would have his friends from prison, his working partners, come over to the house, and he would say,
Yeah, and if he ever gets big enough to whip my ass, I'll take a baseball bat to his head.
I could just cringe and walk away.
We're gonna leave that son of a bitch soon, son, I promise.
Okay, Bob.
I was thrown in an orphanage by my mother. Even though Bob got drunk and beat my son and I,
For me, growing up outside the house was awesome. Riding horses, fishing, playing in the woods. It was inside the house that frightened me. Oh, hey, Connie, how are you, girl? Oh, yeah, you can sleep with me.
Connie, get your ass over here now!
It's okay, girl. You'll be all right.
Bob shot that beautiful Springer Spaniel right outside of his window. The summer of '69 was the first time that he ran away from home. He was only 13 years old. And every summer after that, he felt safer hitchhiking across Canada and the U.S. than he did in that household. He learned to fend for himself. Now here's what I learned. I learned how to read a room, especially if my father was in it, because I never knew which way he was going to jump. I still do this. I always keep my back to a wall. Don't show the fear. Be tough. Be strong. To play as a kid, I can't really remember much. All I know is when I got away from my chores, I went to the dogs and the horses. They loved me unconditionally. I knew that. I've always been alone, vigilant. I'm an expert at watching out.
Growing up, men solved problems with violence.
Drinking was normal. Fighting was normal. Spanking the kids? Totally normal. Society accepted it.
Check this out. Extension cords, razor straps. Now there is zero tolerance. Have any of you never been spanked as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every day.
Ah!
I was the youngest. Here's what I learned. Don't show fear. Not like I was brave, but I had to take control or else I'd be afraid. Boys don't cry. Bite the bullet. I went to 4 different high schools. I had a crazy mother. I was just trying to survive. Hyper observant. Scared all the time. Always on my guard. All my life, I never just enter a room cool.
Basically, I was happy, an extrovert, bright student, good athlete, huh? But they was kicking my ass. I grew up fast on the wrong side of town in South Philadelphia. I got to fight to get to school. And then when I get to school, I got to fight just to get to my desk or try to get a book. I mean, they wouldn't let me be who I wanted to be. And on top of that, I'm taking care of grown people. I'm the youngest of 8. I wasn't ready for that. You know, taking on grown people moves. And I'm just getting to high school myself. By the time I get to high school, I didn't know who I was. It was over. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, word up, homie. You dissing my homie?
Hey, Batman, bring it on.
Yeah. What you wanna do, huh? You gotta have a reputation. If you don't have a reputation, you can't come to school. If you come to school with no reputation, you're gonna get one, but you ain't gonna like it.
Hey, you think you're made of Kevlar, man?
Oh, what we got here? What we got here? Hey, it was all a front. I'm telling you. Oh, it was all a front. It was a lot of warfare going on in the community. And what happened was, it got so bad, I ended up in court. And the judge said, you go to the military or you go to prison. That wasn't a hard choice. So I went to the military because I couldn't be who I wanted to be.
You know what? I didn't know who I was till I was in my 50s.
Whoa!
Hey, it was all about machismo. Following my father's footsteps. We learned that being macho is supposed to be good, right? Be tough, cause problems. That was the badge of honor.
Being a man, first of all, don't show your feelings. One time when I was a kid, my sister was spinning me around on a merry-go-round. And that bad boy was moving. She was putting everything she had into it. And I went flying off. Boom! I jumped back up. Nope, that didn't hurt. Not even a little bit. I lined my ass off too. When did I really become a man though? Well, this one Christmas, I'm just a kid, and my little brother, he wants a toy that I got, and he's crying. So, I went over to him and I said, Santa made a mistake. He wanted you to have this. It wasn't worth it making my little brother miserable.
My field was the street of Richmond. I'm a little warrior kid, and my older brother, he's like God to me. I want to be just like him. He had cars, women, money, everything. I knew he had drugs, but he kept them away from me. Everywhere he went, he treated me like I was nobody. He was cruel to me. He beat me up. He threw me on the freeway. I thought it was supposed to make me tough. That was the way it was supposed to be, normal. That's what it took to be a man. But as I got older, I knew it wasn't. And I didn't treat my little brother like that. I took care of him. Starting around 8 or 9, our parents were on drugs and always disappearing.
I'm hungry.
What do you want to eat?
Food.
Okay, here's some cereal. There's no milk though.
I want some milk.
Okay, wait here. Want some milk? So tomorrow, what do you want to eat?
Honey buns.
You can't eat no honey buns. You gotta eat healthy food, like hot dogs.
Thank you.
I'm supposed to be worried about kid stuff, you know, that grown-ups. I'm doing things that grown-ups are supposed to be doing. And, you know, even though it robbed me of my childhood, in a way it pays off. I learned how to get by. So I'm ready to be a man. At least I thought I was. I mean, I'm practically there already. By 10, I'm doing stuff my mom and dad should have done.
I thought I was a man because I knew about Santa Claus.
What about Santa Claus?
Well, he's not really real.
No way.
Well, here's the reality of being a man in war.
War is a machine that goes forward only, never backwards. Wars just go on and on and on and on. And you can't come back unless you've been away for a long time.
Basic training trains to kill in order to protect, defend, survive.
Let's get out there.
It's you and your target!
Let's get out there.
It's you and your target!
What do I say?
No man left behind.
Just get out there.
No fucking way. You keep your comrades safe, but Did the military do everything possible to keep you safe?
I was 17 when I joined up. And you think, I'm 17, I'm going on a ship, going to see the world, I'm a man. And then you're sold a lot of crap by the recruiter. Never actually picture you'll be in a war, but next thing you know, some asshole's shooting at you. This is my ship, the USS Coates. I'm 17, I'm just hanging out on deck. We got incoming missiles!
All hands, high special!
Shit, this is
I
ship.
repeat, this is our
Go deep.
I can't swim.
Feelings.
Can't you swim?
Just get out there!
Kind of.
Kinda.
In boot camp, they just throw you in the pool and say, no matter how far at sea you are, you're always close to land, the bottom.
The bottom!
After boot camp, I thought I was 10 feet tall and bulletproof, until I saw a few of my friends turn to casualties so fast. But I don't know how to react. It's not like in the movies. War is different from what you expected, what we trained for. Everything, your friends are being blown up. You just stand there and you're speechless.
Here's how to feel safe in war. How to become inhuman, how to become an animal. It's green, a green field. We ambushed a VC patrol. We took prisoners. I tortured this prisoner I had. I dry fired my weapon to his head. I took my K-bar. I drug it lightly across his forehead, telling him I was going to wear his hair from my belt. I thrived off the terror I seen in his face, even though he couldn't understand anything I was saying. I tied a rope about 30 foot long around his neck. I told him, I go, you know, I know there's a booby trap or mine down this trail somewhere. You're going to walk out in front of me, and you're going to keep me safe. I'm high, so you just get on down that trail. Dee-dee down that trail. And he makes a funny little step to the right.
Oh, my beautiful land.
Did the military do its best to keep us safe? That was planned. Here's another wartime danger I didn't expect. First tour of duty on USS Blandy, DD 943. I was really proud to be on that little tin can destroyer. I was going to make a career out of the Navy. I was out on the bow of the ship looking at the stingrays and the fish, and then...
Hey, you want to see a place with a better view, fireman?
Yeah, sure.
Well, come on with me.
All right.
Man, you're not going to believe this. Take a look out there.
Oh, wow,
See that?
man. I can
Yeah.
see a mile away.
I got something for you. You'll never forget this, fireman.
Not until... And I got knocked out. Sexually assaulted. I came to alone, scared, bloody, and in pain. I told my commanding officer, but he didn't believe me.
You're not gonna make it.
They drove me off the ship,
You're not good enough for the Navy, son.
out of the Navy. Not until Veterans Healing Veterans did I get to speak out and be heard. It still hurts, but I'm healing. I'm not running away from my troubles like I used to.
China White, just enough that everything's okay. Nothing's bothering me. Drugs make me more aware. Guys who stress get killed. Happened this morning, yesterday, tomorrow. With China White, though, you don't worry about anything.
Might as well be stoned as the way we are.
Sweet Mary Jane. Take away all my pain.
Anxiety. Get lost with whiskey or put away a smile. It's like a woeful iron feeling. I am a happy-go-lucky guy. But after the Marines, I was angry, bitter. I only felt like myself on whiskey. That's got me 7 DUIs in 4 years.
Consider this. drugs and alcohol, shit, they feel like good solutions at the time. They numb the fucking pain. They numb the panic. Okay? They calm you down. Make you feel safe. But you're isolated also. You and your so-called good solution to everything.
And now the after war, the field of coming home. In the beginning there was recruitment, but at the end, no recruitment. There was boot camp in, but no boot camp out. We carry the chaos home. The violence of silence. It lives inside us now. Turn against ourselves and others.
Welcome home, warrior!
Coming home, one war ended and another began.
You're at level 10 alert. It's high anxiety. 24/7.
Coming home wasn't like home.
Yeah!
Just get out there.
What I say?
Yeah! Get out there.
What I say? What I say?
It's you and your target! You and your target! Yes! It's you and your target!
Coming home, you might be a real mess. Your feelings are 100% locked down. And no one wants to hear about them anyway.
Silence is violent. We all have tales to tell, stories old. We were told we could never share. So let's tear silence veil and tell our stories well.
Hey man, great to see you.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Great. This is a great party.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, all right.
Hey, how's you? I bet you got very cool.
This party is for you, honey. Can you be a little more social? I know it's hard, but these are our friends.
The violence of silence. What can you do? Where's the backup now? Who's the commanding officer besides alcohol? And what the fuck is up next? Just wait a while. What's next is rage, broken families, crime, suicide.
Silence is violence. We all have tales to tell, stories old. We were told we could never share. So let's tear silence veil and tell our stories well.
I saw comrades blown to pieces in Vietnam. When I came back, I was messed up. Everybody thinks I'm fine, but I can't get a job, and I find it hard to even leave the house.
I couldn't take crowds, noise, people moving around me. My isolation drove me to use drugs in the first place. Coming home, I was even more isolated.
I didn't recognize myself. I'm loyal, a good person, responsible. But I ditched any day with my kid. I missed his birthday. Said I had to work. Really? I was in a bar at 11 o'clock in the morning drinking whiskey.
You get so good at silence,
it becomes your automatic. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, they say. But it was broke. The people who sleep beside you, wives or partners, they know.
Are you okay, honey? Talk to me. You know, tomorrow is back to school night. Michelle's counting on us to be there. She showed her whole second grade class where Vietnam is on a big world map the teacher put up. You're going, husband. Aren't you going? I mean, you care? Don't you care? Don't you even care about your daughter?
I'm tired.
Oh, you're always tired. I'm too tired. Tell me later. Well, this is later. It's fucking later right now. Are you going or not?
Coming home without boot camp out, we just went off the rails. We didn't lose the human side. We just lost touch with it. It just got buried.
You need violence to survive. You need silence to survive.
Silence is violence. We all have tales to tell, stories of we were told we could never share. So let's tell silence veil and tell our stories well.
Bringing all that violence home, that paved the road to San Quentin.
I'm back. But where am I really? And who am I?
Well, you come back and fuck up, break the law, we've got a place for you. We're a disposable society. Prison's a great catch-all for the wounded warrior.
Here's a fact. If you've been in the military, you are 2 times more likely to wind up right here in prison.
Something's wrong with that. Why is that?
Follow orders all the time. All the time. Do it enough, you lose your inner compass.
React!
Don't think.
Just do what I say.
Just
It's you and your just get out there.
React!
We were trained to be violent, to do stuff that's illegal back home. In war, you see enough, you do violent things over and over and over. Well, good luck to coming back to normal.
React. No thinking. It's you and your target. And silence is violence. But now I'm talking about it. I had it beat into me from the time I was little that my total, entire purpose in life was to take care of my younger brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest. Well, my niece, 17 years old, I'm stationed down in San Diego. She goes to a party. Dude pushes up on her. Won't take no for an answer. They didn't want me to know about this because they knew what my reaction was going to be. Well, it came out one night. When they told me that they reported it and nothing happened. Nothing fucking happened. But the fuse just kept burning hotter and hotter. I knew the guy. He had done the same thing to someone my girlfriend knew. And on top of that, he's a bully. And I can't stand him. When he molested my niece, he became the enemy. He became my target. He had to go. Stepping outside myself that night. React. Don't think. Don't feel. That night was full of that. Today, as I stand here before you, it's inconceivable to me that I could possibly be so empty of emotion, any feeling, or empathy, that I could commit that crime so up close and personal.
The military trains you to be unemotional.
The military pumped up what I was already trained to do. Shit. Bury my feelings. I've come to see my reaction that night was so strong. It was because of what had happened to me at my father's hands. I was his rape victim number 1. I was 8 years old. 2 of my sisters that I know about were also his victims. It's no easier to talk about that night now than it's ever been. It doesn't get any easier. And with the work that I've done, and with the support that I have, it's actually harder. The bully, the man who molested my niece, he didn't deserve what I did to him. He didn't deserve any part of that. And realizing what I cost that man's family over the last 35 years, they didn't exist for me then. But my grandfather above, they sure as hell exist for me now.
It's not just the training to react and to be unemotional. When we were in the military, they taught us to accept the act of violence. It's put in your head over and over and over. That and loyalty. Loyalty to your unit, to the men beside you. I was already loyal before I fell on the road to San Quentin when a stupid robbery went bad. Gunfire went off. Someone shooting at us from the back, so I knew it was wrong, but I shot back. I couldn't leave my friends there. They were getting shot at. So I thingified the enemy. Just like in war, it was pure reaction. Animalistic. It would have been the ultimate sin to leave my guys behind. I think I'm a naturally loving person, an empathetic person, but then you switch gears. Loyalty was one of my best qualities, but now my loyalty has broken my heart. Empathy was beat out of you in the military, and then again, once you got back on the streets. You turn into a beast, but it doesn't really matter in your nature. That's the PTSD. That's the PTSD. That's the reason in war for drinking, for getting as much dope in your head as you could. So you didn't have to think. And then you had to find your own way home. I was crying in the county jail after I shot that woman. I know I'm a loving person, but it's just so hard.
Hey, did you ever do something crazy just to deal with all the feelings that you're holding back inside of you?
When I came back home, drugs and alcohol, you needed courage of King Kong. But that got me to do things that led me to prison.
Especially when I drank. Getting arrested saved me. I had to sober up.
I joined the United States Army.
U.S. Air Force.
United
States
Navy.
United States Marine Corps.
For the sake of honor. To help the cause.
Whatever cause.
To protect, defend, keep safe.
To be all that I could be.
But we were broken warriors who were healing.
San Quentin State Prison, named for Quentin, a Miwok warrior. This field is yours. These many groups and meeting places. All the warriors go to war here with the enemy inside. There's no basic training for this kind of war.
How do I get back to being fully human?
How do I forgive myself for what I did to that person?
How do I forgive myself what I did to that POW?
How do I forgive myself for what I did to that rapist?
How do I forgive myself for what I couldn't do to that rapist?
It takes time. Take your time. Slow is the fastest way there. Try to meet your old enemy in a new field.
Are you fucking kidding? Shit, my enemy? Okay, you're short, you have black hair, you speak Vietnamese, you smoke opium. Your patrol attacked us.
You were trying to kill me. You wanted me dead. You thought I was the devil trying to destroy your country.
Alibaba. We called you Alibaba. Are you Alibaba? Are you Alibaba?
I hate you, Mr. Enemy. It's my fucking job to hate you. I'm not thinking about the who, why, where. No thinking. No feeling. You're my target. You get treated like a target. You get that?
Okay, now just imagine walking in your enemy's shoes.
Just. Are you fucking crazy? Just is a word that just kills me. Just knocks me out. Word just makes me sound so featherweight, so nothing, so no fucking big deal. Yeah, we were just following orders.
They were just fighting for what they believed in.
Yeah, they just went on, just planted their rice.
I'm supposed to hate you, my enemy. But if I lived where you lived, and if I were a young man, fuck, I'd be doing the same thing. The first time I saw aftermath of a firefight, seeing dead bodies, I realized you were fighting for something that you believed in. I felt guilty. You really had something to fight for. This was your home. I was just a visitor here.
You know, now that I think about it, no Vietnamese would call me a nigger. Why would I want to fight them?
We wiped out villages. Anybody who says we didn't is lying. The survivors would just go on to another village, try to relive their lives. The word just drives me crazy. I was just thinking about my mission, not about the Kurds, their scars, or their families.
What the hell were we fighting for? Iraq? Afghanistan? I was there, and I still don't know.
Kids playing soccer, living in a war zone.
In the moment, only your own thing matters. Only later, time, perspective, you feel like shit. You feel guilty. Maybe that's why they only want young guys. You do what you're told, what you're trained to do, but you feel vengeful.
Angry.
Scared.
Hopeless.
Ashamed.
confused,
Heartbroken.
Unwanted.
Just.
To my enemy, from one warrior to another. You're 20 years old, brown-skinned Buddhist. I was trained to hate and kill you. After I left your country, I had a drug problem. I had nightmares. I was lost in a world of peace. It's taken a lot of self-reflection and thought to understand you. You were doing what you believed in, like me.
When you get down to true empathy, it brings you to tears. The word just. Know it. My enemy was just like me. They were just like us.
Just a soldier, just a sailor or marine. They say it's just an airman, or just a coastie, just 18. The word just drives him crazy, 'cause he ain't just one damn thing. They said he's just a baby, not old enough to shave. They said he's just too young to know. In a war you must be brave. The word just drives me crazy. I'm just standing by his grave. They say just follow orders. Just shoot, kill, and survive. The enemy is the same as us, just trying to stay alive. The word just drives me crazy. We just don't want to die. Just call me inmate, or the guy who just got caught. You can just call me prisoner, shoulda, coulda, ought. But there's no one word to tell us all the things that we were taught. And the word just drives us crazy. We are always evermore, be ever more than what they thought.
Call it stinking thinking. My stinking thinking about my enemy changed as I've changed, as I've grown. Yeah. Some of you know me for years. Might surprise you. I've really changed. The biggest thing that changed, though, was how I thought and felt about my dad. It took decades for me to finally understand I didn't need to waste all that negative energy and emotion, because the only one that got hurt was
things definitely can change. When I came back from Vietnam, I didn't think I had any problems. It took me 25 years to understand that I really did and that I needed help. It took a lot of looking in the mirror to heal.
I want to start. I couldn't change my thoughts, my feelings, my desires, my actions. But education, self-help, peaceful environments, it helped me change. Anybody can change if they really want to. No matter what age they are, no matter where they are, the deepest guilt, shame, desires, attitudes, you gotta forgive yourself, and then you can change.
Yeah, things can change. I used to think nobody loved me, especially when I was 8, 10, 11. I mean, I still go back to those feelings sometimes. The ones who love me have already passed away. But now, when I have those feelings, somebody always turns around and tells me I'm wrong, that I'm loved.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? I used to think the sun rose and set on the great East Coast.
Preaching.
But now I know it's a global community. And I have friends from many states and countries.
It's about unlearning lessons. Undoing what was set in stone. Our parents weren't bad. They just didn't know. They bullied us into behaving. Basic training, same with the military. It works at the time, but it leaves scars.
Looking back, my life's landscape, all those fields, some were rocky coastlines with big waves, some murky waters. They were tests. One test after another. One crazy ride.
What changed in me, in my life? Society, patriarchy, military, prison.
Now who am I now? Warrior, villain, hero, damage the unit?
Addict, inmate, brother, soldier.
Dad, son, grandpa, uncle.
Husband, veteran, wingman, friend. My name is Ray.
My name is Jim.
My name is Daniel.
My name is Mario.
My name is Andrew. My name is James.
My name is Ruben.
My name is still Bruce.
My name is John.
My name is Steve.
My name's Philip.
My name is Doug.
My name is Tony.
This is Tina.
We've all been declared wrong by the state of California. But in this field today, where we meet, we are human beings beyond right and wrong.
Healing from wounds sustained in combat.
From trauma sustained on other battlefields.
From things we learned and had to unlearn.
We were reclaiming ourselves, our true selves.
Well. Oh no.
Little diddy do, do-de do, wada, do-de-do, do-do-de-do, do-de-do, do-we, do-do-ah. Hit it one more time, y'all. Do-do-de-do, do-de-do, do-do-de-do, do-de-do, do-we, do-do-ah. When I'm at my best self, I'm helpful, I'm kind, and I'm sensitive. I try to do that is good and not evil. And I meditate.
Follow that.
Now we know why he wasn't one of the temptations.
That's right.
My best self has a love of children, of inventing, of poetry, and I'm adventurous. When I'm at my most vibrant, I want to do things that surprise me, the unexpected. It's hard to put me in a corner when I'm my most healed self.
When I'm my most healed self, I'm a craftsman. I do beadwork. I taught myself how to do needlepoint. And I'm damn good at it. One of my biggest joys, though, is writing. I love writing music.
When I'm at my best healed self, I'm more giving, thoughtful. I'm a good listener.
Okay. I care about friends. Reach out to those I love, and I like new challenges, and I sleep a hell of a lot better.
I sing. I am helpful. I'm vulnerable. And I love seeing my friends.
That little song I just did, I've been waiting to do that for years because nobody wants to hear that madness. But the thing is, I'm healing. I'm healing now. And soon, hey, check this out. I'll do my dance. You'll see.
When I'm my most vibrant, I can understand and forgive those who hurt me. I couldn't even love them.
When I'm my best self, I like to empower those next to me. I like to give them support so they feel strong.
When I'm in my best self, I like to give back to my community.
When I'm my best self, I'm happy and try to make those around me happy. I smile and try to make others smile.
Mm-hmm. Hey, today's a good day, brother.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you got a haircut.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing good.
How about you? You doing okay? You do something different.
Hey.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, for me, it's been a week of bad news.
Oh,
sorry to hear
You want to
that.
talk about it? We're here for you.
Sorry, man. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Oh, everybody, I just want you to know I did a trust fund. And I didn't blink an eye. I can do it now because of you. You guys are my family, and it's a privilege knowing you all.
Do it for real.
I'm here, and every day we're going in this field. Good days, rough days. When we meet and understand the enemy inside, we blossom in this field.
We don't do it alone.
You can't do it alone now.
Everyone needs a band of brothers.
We have the ones we need right here.
And we're not going to leave anyone behind.
The great poet Rumi wrote, "There's a field beyond right and wrong, and we will meet you there."